Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, 2 Saw Acres. This is our humble farmstead and this is my shop here. Today's video is going to be about repairing the plow, an old Western Unimount plow. So I got a 9-foot blade on this thing. I've been using it for over 5 years now, 6, maybe even closer to 7 years. But right there is our issue. This guy here, I had to cut the bolt out of it right there in the center of the screen. You see a little bit of what looks like an old weld. There was a tab welded in there. So this is that tab that should go in that spot we just looked at. You can see this guy got torn completely apart. The weld is tearing right here. Same thing on the other side, right here. And then underneath here, ripped apart right here. Obviously, gonna have to do some serious rework. I had to put the whole thing in the shop press, 30-ton shop press, to squeeze this part back down, and I got a couple hefty tacks on there. And I also got my parts cut out and shaped and beveled. This one will go here, and then this one go right there, be welded from the top. All right, so next evening, man, I really thought I was doing good today. I got that tab welded in there. I found a grade 8 bolt. This is a bushing off of a Cat 1 tractor implement. This part over here turned out really nice. I'm really happy with that. Basically, the whole thing turned out really, really good. And I thought I hit the lottery today because stopped by my local scientific truck shop and just asked them. They carry a lot of plow parts, and holy crap, they had rebuild kits for the angle cylinders, and that's where I'm stuck now. Holy crap. Get it in here, put the wrench on it, big wrench. That guy, 3-footer with a breaker bar, and son of a gun, I broke the nut right off of there, or at least a lot of it. So now I'm at a point, do I keep messing with this one? I would have to weld something on here because it still hasn't broken loose. I welded up a whole big load here, and yeah, it snapped right off. I had a feeling it would do that just because this metal here is so impregnated, and it's kind of crappy looking, to tell you the truth. Very, very grainy. I know it's just pop metal, but damn, I was really hoping that would come off there. And now I'm really frustrated with myself because I got to looking at that other one while I was sitting down pouting. I'm pretty sure I have a wrench that would actually fit that. If I'd have used an actual wrench instead of a pipe wrench, it probably wouldn't have broke. BF wrenches. That's the biggest one I got. Is that a 2-inch? Oh, maybe not. You know what I might do? I got this huge pile of sockets. I would be willing to sacrifice a socket, cut the end of it, like right there off, weld a handle onto it so I could slide it over that thing. One of these would probably work. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think I've ever actually used one. I swear I'm going to rename my channel The Next Day Channel. Remember this quote, folks. Nothing's ever as easy as it seems, and everything always takes longer than you think. Oh yeah, by the way, it's the next day. After screwing around with the cylinder, I think I showed a little bit of this. My whole weld popped off. That I'll probably still try to get this apart because I think that ram, the cylinder, cylinder ram, the ram is in better condition on these ones, but I should be able to make at least 2 good functioning ones. Oh yeah, the other 2 are sitting right over here. Sorry. Here's those other 2 rams. So you can see how pitted up these cylinders are. Really, really nasty. This other cylinder might not be as bad, but I can't even see it. Oh yeah, by the way, I picked this up today. $500 for the whole dealio. This one is still all put together. Seems to be in pretty good shape. These little holes over here aren't even wallowed out. All in all, I have lots of spare parts. Now the blade itself is pretty toast. It's a Holy blade. Guess what? Next day again. All right, so yeah, last night I finished up tearing those apart. I just got done stripping all the paint off these two cylinders. These are my two original cylinders. I'm keeping these two because the tail ends are in much better condition than those tail ends. But the rams, so this ram, that was one of the newer, well, not newer, but new to me cylinders. But that ram is in better shape, or a terrible shape. You see all the pitting there. This ram, I think I am keeping as well. Oh, I take that back. These are the two rams I'm gonna keep, or use anyway. So I'll get those all cleaned up and repacked, get everything cleaned up here and put all back together. I've already got all this put back together. The mount down here appears to have worked out beautifully. I got a new grade 8 bolt in there. Everything lines up like it's supposed to. I know it's dark, sorry about that. There it is. And she swivels along nice and easy. Back and forth. I was gonna swap out the pump, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there. It works, so no sense in screwing with that until I need it. All right, there we go. All of our parts and pieces. Getting the insides of these cleaned out was a bugger. All that burnt and melted plastic on pretty much everything from here up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these packs sit right there. I don't think they can go any further down.
So this part ended up being very cumbersome. I ended up using 2 picks to get the edges of the seals, or the cup of the edge of the seal, past the opening, the first ridge of the opening of the cylinder. And just one at a time, got them all packed in there.
I really don't want to just smash this thing on here, but I don't know how else to get them in there right just yet. So I'm going to try to push them in with the cap. Well, they started to go. Ow! Fuck! Maybe? I don't know. I think it caught. I think before I push this down any further, I'll throw some extra fluid in there. That's pretty close to where it was. Let's see if this thing will spin. Okay, still goes up and down. Sure to wear in, and I can tighten it down as I need. One down, one to go. Now that we got an idea of what we're doing here. Notice I'm not just smashing this, I'm just tapping it. Okay, there we go. Wow, what a pain. I'm gonna rinse these off, throw a coat of paint on them. All right, here we are. Next day again. They're still just barely tacky. And then I'm gonna try something to kind of pre-fill these. Teflon tape would work just fine for this too. Thought I had some of this white stuff somewhere. This is more, yeah, I'm gonna go look. Got this stuff that's more specifically designed for hydraulics. It was in there. I just forgot that it was in a tin can rather than a plastic one. Got this stuff literally from the hydraulic shop. White Tham. And I really don't think this part is necessary, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna submerge this line and clamp it in position and then give her a tug. Definitely pulled a bunch of fluid out. I'm gonna do the same thing, but run it the other direction. Hear that air coming out? Once I get a solid stream coming out of there, now I know the ram is full and all the air is purged out. Ready for install. Tell you what, I started storing these cans upside down. No more problems getting the lids off. Okay, rinse and repeat. All right, so there's basically two ways to fill this. There's a fill plug right here, or this one on the top. What I do anyway is fill it from the top until it starts coming out this fill plug on the side. And if you don't have a better way of doing it, like I don't even like funnels for these itty bitty, like this is a 1/2 inch plug. I just take an old gear oil jug, fill it up with my fluid, just like that. Okay, everything's bolted back together. Not even gonna bother starting the engine. Would help if it was plugged in. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'd say that works. And I said I shouldn't have lifted it like that because now to get it down, it's gonna drop really hard. Ka-kung! All right, now I'll take a quick peek at the fluid level, top it off as necessary, get everything sprayed down with some fluid film, and then tightened up. She should be ready to rock and roll. Double check all of our fittings for leaks. Damn, fluid film stinks. All right, well, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. This has been, geez, another day, another day, another day. It's probably been 6, 7 days like that now, you know, between waiting on parts and finding other shit broken and breaking stuff. And it's not too terrible. I think repacking those cylinders because that one gland end nut that broke was the hardest part. Hopefully this helps. I'd appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe buttons, share the video, you know, hit the notification thingy. I've never asked anybody to do that before, but hey, appreciate it again. We'll see you in the next video.